So we can make a bit of way like this, I suppose, if we're careful. What's the worst thing that can happen? I'll just be upside down. Morning, viewers. Well, the breeze is coming from the east, but swinging to the northeast and then to the northwest, and it's only going to be reasonably light, which means if it's northwest, I'll be working to windward all the way back up the lake, which is where I want to go today. I want to go up the other end of the lake, poke my nose down the Cudgegong or Cudgegong something river. Can't remember now. I'll have to check that out. I can never remember how to pronounce it. Anyway, it's the other end of the lake, up past the dam wall. And yeah, I'm thinking I might just get going now in this very light easterly, swinging to the north, because I might be able to get at least halfway up before I've got to start working to windward. Well, that's a plan. I don't know if it's going to work out. Yesterday's plan didn't work out, but that's okay. We just did what we did. Oh, beautiful morning. How's the serenity? Well, that plan didn't work. As soon as I left where I was anchored up, the easterly or southeasterly turned into nothing. Could be a little bit of breeze over there, but you know, I suppose we'll make a coffee and have some breakfast and just float around out here for a while. There's carp everywhere. Like, I just was looking at carp coming up with their big gaping mouths, just going like that, just all over the place. And then a pelican came in and grabbed one. A little one. And these carp are huge. They're just, yeah, just floating around on top of the water, just, I don't know, being carp. Bloody carp. Someone should blow carp up. Well, the nor'wester has actually come in already, very light, which suits that sail really well. So we're sort of going to windward, well, slightly off the breeze a bit. No, we're actually going to windward and just, yeah, moving along. I'm not doing a couple of knots, that's all I need. We're going to work our way all the way over there. Here's the plan. I've got to stop making plans because they keep changing. Well, sailing to windward with the code sail in a light nor'wester on Lake Burrendong. It's all happening and working very nicely at the moment. Our plan is to head northwest, which is where the breeze is coming from, on the nose again. Get up to the end up there and pull the gear down, pull the keel up, and then motor down the river part of it a bit. See what's down there. We'll probably spend the night down there somewhere. There. Well, this is pretty dull. Well, there's next to nothing of breeze out here at the moment, but we're actually still doing 1 knot. And it's not the tide, because there's no tide. Minimum. I don't know the physics to it. I'm sure there's some sort of tide in here. I have to say that this has got to be one of the most peaceful meditations I have done in a long time. Seriously, how is the serenity? Trying to get this fish finder to work so I can use it as a fish finder. I've always just used it as a depth gauge. But at the moment the screen's all pretty colours. And the whole screen's pretty colours, and I don't want the whole screen to be pretty colours. I only want the bottom part to be pretty colours, which is the bottom. Because I need to be able to look at it really quickly and see what the depth is. And when the whole screen is pretty colours, I can't see what the depth is. So yeah, I hope that made sense. Trying to fix a fish finder so it works proper. Well, I do believe it has to be time now. For a golden circle fruit drink. Right, what have we got today from Golden Circle? Sunshine Punch. Sunshine Punch. Good old punch in the sunshine. Now I wonder what the use by date is on this one. As we know, we've got to check that. Very important. There it is. 040925. Oh my god. Oh my god. This one's out of date. And it's still here. But I better not. Oh god, I hope it don't blow up. I'm not drinking that one. 0425 at 2309. Like 9 minutes past 11 o'clock at night. Wow. Imagine if that had exploded at 11 o'clock at night. I think I'll put it in the security locker. Maybe I better go and find another one. Houston, we have a problem. Can't believe this. 24th of the 2nd, 25. 24th of the 2nd, 25. 9th of the 12th, 24. That's the one I'm going to drink. Look. Yep. It's 7:32 in the morning. I'm just for science. I'm going to drink the oldest one. It hasn't exploded. It hasn't dematerialized or anything like that. So, in the name of science, I'm going to do the completely uncontrolled experiment. Oh my god, it didn't blow up. Smells okay. Tastes bloody terrific. Apple and mango juice, served chilled. Yeah. Okay, so far so good. Sure you'd keep them until they were out of date. Bloody idiot, Murray. We are now becalmed. Nothing. Well, it's been an hour 45 minutes since I left where I was anchored last night. I suppose I'm halfway. And earlier on I had just enough breeze to be doing about a knot, maybe 2 knots, and it was all very nice. Now there's absolutely nothing. And I'm doing 0.1 of a knot. I think that's just because I just moved the rudder. It is like glass out here. But I've got nothing better to do. I'm not in a hurry to really get anywhere. And I am slowly getting to where I want to go. I've got a lure over the back, which is probably costing me half a knot. Maybe I'll catch a fish. See what happens. Well, that was about half an hour of absolutely nothing. Now I've got a very light breeze coming in over my shoulder here, which is cool because it's sort of pushing me where I want to go. It's just taken a long time to get there. Well, this has sort of turned out not too bad. This morning when I left, I wanted to leave straight away because there was a bit of a southeaster blowing, which meant I could have done a nice reach all the way up to where I'm pretty much now, before the nor'wester came in. So I tried that, and as soon as I got out, got 4 minutes of southeaster, it went to nor'wester, and I've worked
tacked back and forwards all the way up, and it's taken me a few hours now. And I'm sort of 3/4 of the way to where I've wanted to enter this second part of the lake, or this river part of it, under motor, more than likely. But yeah, now that I'm getting closer, now a easterly, or actually southeaster has come up, just a light one, and I'm just inching along. I mean, I'm probably only doing a knot, maybe not a half. I haven't looked, but yeah, this is great. I'm going exactly where I want to go, and just slowly, very slowly, getting there. And it's very peaceful. It is getting hot though. I think I might go down below and just sit down there for a bit, have a nice cold drink. So another little breeze change. We've now got breeze coming from the east. Which is all still good, because that's the way I want to go, and it's coming from there. So just did a little jibe. Don't know how long that's going to last. Well, it looks like I might get a bit, for a bit. It's probably, seriously, it's probably only like 1 knot of breeze. What am I doing? I'm doing 1 knot, and I've been doing 1 knot for about the last hour now, 45 minutes. So, almost halfway there. Time for some lunch. Ah, look, some breeze. Oh, maybe. Cheers. Oh, that's cold. That's good. Cheese and cabanossi on a cracked pepper jats. Hey, living in bloody luxury I am. Luxury. A little bit of breeze coming. Woohoo! Alright, well, it's taken me 3 hours to get from all the way down that end of the lake to all the way up this end of the lake. That's sort of like the river mouth, I suppose you could call it, to where I wanted to go. I could have kept sailing a bit further, but I've just called it, so the keel's up, the gear's down, and the iron main is about to make a lot of noise, and we're going to head down that river and have a look down there and see what we might stay down there tonight, I think. So yeah, let's go do that. Well, I've just pulled in for a bit of a rest, basically, a bit of a freshen up. It was stinking hot. Breeze has just kicked in, and it's a sou'wester, which is it's just going completely against any of the predictions. Well, that's okay. I just deal with it. So I've sort of looked at a couple of places where I was thinking of spending the night, but then this breeze came in, and that sort of turned that around. I have no idea which way the breeze is going to go, because all the apps, well, at the moment, none of my apps are working because I have no internet coverage. But that's okay, we'll work it out. I'm going to go for a swim, I think, because I'm bloody hot, and might have another bite to eat. And then I might go for a sail, I think, head further down that way to see if I can find somewhere to stay the night. I might even have a beer and some chips. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, well, doing a bit of the old keel up, downwind, broad reaching, which is probably not the best way to go with keel up. Pinch it up over this way a bit. Well, there's breeze at the moment, but the depth is all over the place where I am, and there's trees and things. So I was tempted to put the keel down and go proper sailing, so to speak. But I figured that I'm going to run into something. Like there were some birds sitting on the top of a mountain in the middle of the water out there just before. It's not marked, it's not on the chart, it's just there's the top of a mountain basically. There was this much water and some birds standing in the dirt in the middle of the lake. It just looked like this, and then there was just this pinnacle in the middle. So yeah, it's a bit risky. But we can make a bit of way like this, I suppose, if we're careful. What's the worst thing that can happen? I'll just be upside down. Oh, look, a boat. Well, after all the hoo-ha, this is where I've decided I'm going to spend the night, I think. Well, yeah, I have. I'm going to spend the night here. Just hope I don't have to get out in a hurry, because that was fun getting through there. That was pretty cool. I'll go for a walk up there. How good's this? Alright, we've just got to try and tie ourselves in for the night. Ah, that's always a challenge. Okay then, let's get on with that. Now, on tonight's menu, we have chicken tenderloins marinated in coconut and pineapple. I know. Different. With a garden salad from the garden, same salad as I had last night, or in maybe your case at the moment, last episode. And with a green goddess dressing on it. Let's crack on with that then. Well, chicken tenderloins marinated in coconut and pineapple with a garden salad from the garden at home, and that is just got a green goddess dressing on that. A little bit of cheese, nice cold beer. Absolute beautiful part of the world. Cheers. Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh, that's really good.